everyday earphones. People ask us very often, which headphones would you suggest?
And these might be the easiest ones to recommend yet, except in a few cases.
Goedendag, we're DHRME.
Droid Humans review MU6 earphones.
Full disclosure up front, MU6 reached out and sent us the Ring product, but no money changed hands and they had no say in the specifics of this video. You're seeing it at the same time as they are.
Air conduction headphones. Yeah, that's something new to our channel and probably to you too. We had low expectations, but man do we love them.
Okay, let's judge this book by its cover because it stands out. Air conduction headphones don't sit in, on, or even over your ears, but kind of around with little speakers pointed towards your ears, and the audio is conducted through the air towards your ear.
And this is quite different to bone conduction headphones, which we're not going to be talking about in this video, but if you'd like us to, then you know where to hit us up. Whether you find these style of headphones to be futuristic or weird, we cannot deny how lightweight and comfortable they are.
Yeah.
Like really comfortable. No other pair of headphones or earbuds that we've had on this channel even come close. This makes them ideal for workouts as they sit firmly around your head without moving around or falling off. Alright Rowan, it's
time now to turn this mush into muscles. You lack discipline.
Because they're rated IP55, protecting them from sweat, a bit of dust and rain, they're quite suited for the outdoors. They will be also comfortable in warmer conditions since they're not covering your ears at all, which also makes them safer outdoors since you'll always be aware of your surroundings. And if you're one to go outdoors at night with these on, then you might like the thoughtful addition of reflective strips in the box to increase your visibility to others.
if all this outdoor talk is making you miss your work from home life,
said almost no one ever in a pandemic,
then you might be wondering how these fare for phone calls. Have a listen to some samples and we'll see you back here. Alright, this is the AirPods Pro in quiet conditions. Pop pop popsicle, ice ice icicle, test test testing, 1 2 3. Pop pop popsicle, ice ice icicle, test test testing, 1 2 3. Alright, this is the MU6 Ring in quiet conditions. Pop pop popsicle, ice ice icicle, test test testing, 1 2 3. Pop pop popsicle, ice ice icicle, test test testing, 1 2 3. Alright, this is the AirPods Pro in noisy cafe conditions. Pop pop popsicle, ice ice icicle, test test testing, 1 2 3. Pop pop popsicle, ice ice icicle, test test testing, 1 2 3. Alright, this is the MU6 Ring in noisy cafe conditions. Pop pop popsicle, ice ice icicle, test test testing, 1 2 3. Pop pop popsicle, ice ice icicle, test test testing, 1 2 3. This is the AirPods Pro in windy conditions. Pop pop popsicle, ice ice icicle, test test testing, 1 2 3. Pop pop popsicle, ice ice icicle, test test testing, 1 2 3. This is the MU6 Ring in windy conditions. Pop pop popsicle, ice ice icicle, test test testing, 1 2 3. Pop pop popsicle, ice ice icicle, test test testing, 1 2 3.
Damn, did you hear that? They didn't even flinch in the wind. The other headphones and earbuds we've tested struggle with wind disruption, at least on one side. The MU6 Ring did well in volume and clarity, in quiet and noisy conditions as well. So all in all, a great device for your FACMA needs. The only nitpick is the fact that it doesn't come with a dedicated mute button on device.
These headphones aren't without any controls though. It nails the basics for phone calls, giving you the ability to answer, hang up, or reject them. And for general audio, that single button can be used to play, pause, previous track, next track, call up your voice assistant, and can do volume controls. One thing to note is that on Android, volume is adjusted on the headphones itself and doesn't operate the native volume controls of the device it's connected to. On the iPhone, everything works flawlessly, as usual.
Now coming back to those little speakers pointed to your ears, well, in a pinch you could even use these as a speaker in a quiet place. Yes, that's how loud they can get. Check out these samples. but more on the sound later.
But this also brings us to two downsides. One, because there's no seal formed in or around your ears, you may end up pushing the volume really high to drown out ambient noise, and this can be bad for your ears. Two, even when your volume isn't loud, the conduction through the air can reach innocent bystanders, so it may not be the most appropriate audio device for particular forms of media consumption.
Or generally penetrate other people's airspace without consent.
And speaking of penetration, the MU6 Ring does not partake, at least if you use them as intended. This is great news if you don't like sticking.
Okay,
Stop it!
let me take over. What he means is that these headphones allow you to hear surroundings like the doorbell or people around you or general traffic if you're outside without any obstruction to your ears. Another added benefit of this design as opposed to ordinary earbuds is that they are far more hygienic as they don't actually come in contact with your ear. You can even share these with your fellow YouTuber.
And like we mentioned, no seal will also mean these do not have any form of noise cancelling.
Zero!
So if you need that, then look elsewhere.
Yeah, and a good place to look is on the DHRME YouTube channel. We made a ton of videos, literally over 100 on headphones and audio gear.
Dude, I think a ton means 1,000.
Whatever it means, subscribe to the channel if you haven't done so already.
And what else these do not come with is an app, which means what you see is what you get. No options for customizing EQ, checking battery levels, or switching Bluetooth connections. These can connect to a single device at a time, so no simultaneous multi-device connections. We've had mixed results with this. Sometimes we could force a connection from a second paired device, and sometimes we needed to disconnect it from the first before connecting to the second. Simply long press the button and start them up in pairing mode every time if you want to switch devices frequently.
And something you won't need to do too frequently is charge them, since they lasted a whopping 11 hours on above average volume, which is a level neither of us could listen to for 11 hours straight. Go ahead and look all fancy pants with your futuristic headphones and make sure to find some modesty after those 11 hours are over, because you'll need a bad old micro USB cable to charge them. Unfortunately, there's no wireless charging here either.
Not to make you guys self-conscious or anything, but we would advise you to measure the size of your head before buying these headphones. The MU6 Ring only comes in one size and they measure at 31 centimeters or 12.2 inches. Whether these fit you or not, one thing to note is that these are more portable than ordinary headphones, but less than earbuds since they don't really fold up. MU6 does include a carrying pouch, but it's...
Come on, don't bullshit me.
You might have noticed that we've not talked about the sound quality of these headphones, and you might have guessed as to why that is. These are closer to like laptop speaker sound quality than headphones or earphones. So with the expectations tempered, these are possible. You have to make sure that they are pointed correctly though. You can hear the bass, the mids and the highs, and it's definitely a great choice if you mainly listen to podcasts and not very busy music. We have the MacBook Pro 13-inch and these lack some of the bass of those speakers, but present a bit brighter. Do not buy these for critical listening obviously, and they're fine in a pinch and for workouts.
Alright, wrapping this up. All we can say is that the MU6 Ring gets a solid recommendation based on our time with it. The only two major reasons for not buying them would be if you're particular about the sound quality or you really need noise cancelling.
Yeah, comfortable, great battery life, decent fit, and fantastic for workouts. For the price, it's a killer offering.
But be sure to check out the shopping link in the description down below for the latest deals.
You've been avoiding ear penetration.
And we've been DHRME.
Namaste.